And give me a second, I gotta adjust my audio, Oh, that didn't really work. My in-game volume is crazy loud. There we go. Alright, sorry for that interruption. My in-game volume was really loud, louder than normal. It's probably because I'm normally in a party chat. So let me give you a heads up. I tried to do the broadcast probably about 10 minutes ago, so I had to go do a network connection and everything and all that happy jazz. And when I first logged into the game, I had a bunch of items that were on here. Let's see if I can find them. Let's go back here. Go to inventory. And it said they were charged. I think it's because of the recent patch that we had over the week. Yeah, this is probably the majority of them. Piercing stone. Right here, all these boosts. And I think what is going on is instead of it automatically going and happening right away, we actually have to physically activate them now. Because it says here's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You're actually just gonna get a good look at the inventory list now this morning. But yeah, we gave a shout out on the Battleborn broadcast. If you didn't check out the Twitter feed, we did a character selection. It's been crazy this weekend with the Battleborn beta going on PlayStation 4 with early access. Been doing that this weekend. It's been crazy. It's something that I normally don't do on weekends. I usually try to leave my weekends free for the family. Except for on Saturdays. My wife works on Saturdays, so when my son naps, I try to get in like a little Assassin's Creed, and if I decide to stream it. Oh, excuse me a second, I'm getting a phone call. I'm so sorry about this. Sorry about that. That's gonna start probably happening more and more. It's gonna happen because I mentioned before that I am a college student at the ripe age. I haven't mentioned my age. I'm about 26. Yeah, I'm 26 years. I'm actually 27. That's what happens when you get old. You forget how old you are. You just kind of don't care anymore. And I graduate in May. So, and I've been applying for jobs and everything. So I'm trying to get a job and throwing out applications everywhere. With our YouTube channel not as big as others and just starting out, of course we're not going to have like an income from YouTube, so we can't do this all the time, just do uploads once a week or every day like we do. So that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about onigiri, which I had a friend tell me the other day. It's like, I don't think you're saying that right. I think it's pronounced onigiri. So we're gonna progress on, but I found onigiri on Twitter the other day, or this morning. But like I was saying about Battleborn, it's been crazy, it's been nuts. I've been doing playing a lot of that, getting the character videos brought out this weekend, so it's gonna be nice to get our normal videos brought back out, so that way we can get back to a normal schedule again. I changed our YouTube channel to the Gamer Guys podcast because that's what we're kind of shooting for. We're shooting for a normal podcast-ish channel where we don't just show you Let's Plays. Not what we're about. Not our lives. Onigiri is a little different. We're doing a Let's Play, but we're also talking about it. We're discussing the life of this game. I found out it's based off an anime. This is a little interesting. Just because I do like anime. I like a lot of anime. Of course, I like a lot of the more common ones like Bleach, Naruto, but I also like some more of the obscure ones, which of course none of them are coming off the top of my head. Indigo Proxy, I would definitely say I like that one. I've watched a lot. I like Trinity Blood, it's one of my favorites. And but it's kind of interesting. It's based off an anime. I've had an interesting discussion with some of my friends. I'm gonna go scatterbrained on you with how my brain thought processes go. I just go. And so these arrows are pointing this way. One likes it right there. But I could, if I had a better thought process in the morning, I would really talk about some anime, but I can't really think about a lot. Straight Jacket is a small movie. I shouldn't say small. It's a short movie. It's probably about an hour long. It's really good. My wife doesn't really like anime that much. She doesn't even like video games. But she gets on the podcast every once in a while at night, so that way I'm not just jabbering along, because I haven't really got a solid foundation for a group of guys yet. So it's hard with just starting out and not being able to make some money and have the guys be like, oh yeah, we can do this Monday through Friday, you know, at 9 o'clock at night. And a lot of us have kids that are playing. We are all adults at this time in our lives. One of the guys that I want on our podcast, he has 2 kids, and one of them's like 14, the other one's a baby, and it's like, that's a family. I have myself as a kid. You've heard him jabbering before if you watch the other videos, especially this morning. And so we're trying to develop that foundation. I want to pick that up. Oh, our inventory's full, so we're gonna have to get in our inventory real quick. Speaking of kids, he just threw his bottle on the ground. So, and I promise you, I didn't go on here and play this at all. I really don't. When I'm not, I shouldn't say when I'm not streaming, I'm not playing video games, because that's not necessarily true, because I'm playing games like Assassin's Creed. We're going to use all these. We're going to use all these that we can. Is there a way to organize this? Well, that should help. We got to get rid of some stuff. Now we can't get rid of our start menu. This is not good. I don't know what happened to... No. There we go. We're definitely kind of laggy, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So let's follow these 2 arrows. I think one's to take us back. We definitely have some items, and we should be able to sell. Yeah, but another reason is that we're trying. Well, I'm trying. We're gonna get a job, move out of the house that I'm in now, and hopefully then we'll be able to get better internet, which we all know what happens when we get better internet or streaming quality, which means the video quality will go up on YouTube. So it will all kind of trickle downstream. So, and everything comes in with time. So, and this is something I really enjoy doing, is doing these videos. And I'm glad to see more people playing this morning. Which is something I'm super glad about. we're gonna go to the teleport rift because I feel like that's a good spot to go. The arrows will kind of tell us where to go. Which is, if this just takes us back to that one village, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I feel like it's been 3 weeks since we've played this. I got my coffee going, which is really nice. Something I didn't post on the Twitter, which I'm trying to get a lot. Hey, what's up, viewer? Pizza the Slut. I remember you. I hope everybody had a good weekend because my weekend was quite eventful. And I'm not sure about that, how I feel about doing Twitch streams. Nope. I feel like a lot of people do Twitch streams, and I don't feel like a lot of people are doing YouTube streams anymore. Or not, I shouldn't say anymore. I feel like it hasn't quite caught on as much as Twitch. Which makes sense. Twitch has been around longer than YouTube. There's been an outbreak. They're definitely having some crazy glitches going on though. We're gonna follow Blue Arrow. Blue Arrow. I hope that Blue Arrow doesn't always take us to that damn thing. So. Rift border. Alright. Green arrow. Wonder what else she has for us. Nothing. Alright. So we cannot go in there. Let's check out some. Why are these bouncing? Gift item. Ah, okay, that's why they're bouncing. Oh, inventory. We're missing something here. General. I'm gonna have a check on my son. He's throwing tantrum in his room. Oops. Looking for that. There's normally a text dialogue, general. Combat. So, in other words, we need to go back. Alright. So, we gotta figure out what's wrong with the kiddo. So I'm gonna shut off my mic real quick. That was a really quick fix. His show stopped, and he threw his bottle on the floor, which I already knew he did that. But he was mad that he didn't have his shows, so that was his issue. So he was super mad. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this guy because he's part of another mission. Have that mission done. Grab this mission. Check this out. And what I need to do oh, there it is. That was an interesting quest. There's that guy. We're gonna head back this way. We're gonna complete this quest. But a little bit ago we were talking about Twitter. We gave a shout out to everybody that was following us at the Gamer Guys or I'm sorry, I always screw it up because we are called the Gamer Guys, but it's at Gamer_Guys 4 on the podcast. or on Twitter, so that's where we're at on Twitter. But we gave a shout out to everybody that's following us on Twitter on the Battleborn playthrough with Reyna, which later today I will go through and clean up tags in the title, so that way you'll know that it's, oh, that's the Reyna playthrough. Just like this one, you'll know this is episode 4 from the morning Draco, or morning coffee with Draco, which I hope you guys have your coffee with you, because I definitely do. And it's definitely delicious, so. And if you guys ever wonder like what type of coffee and stuff I'm drinking, you guys could always tweet me at the Twitter account. I'm pretty much the only one that's managing it at this time. So I do have a personal or Twitter account. I'm not even gonna bother because I don't even remember what it's at. So, but if you give us a tweet at gamer_guys4, I'm pretty sure if you just try to look up the gamer, or I'm pretty sure it's Gamer Guys is what the title is. We will be able to get to it. So, but gamerguys_4 is the easiest way, because I'll get live updates straight to my phone. We have a PlayStation Plus account too, and that's just Gamer Guys Podcast. Be able to find us that way. I don't do a whole lot on PlayStation Plus, but I did open up some discussions on there, like how you guys feel about a third Borderlands, how you'd feel about Darksiders 4, or not Darksiders 4, but Darksiders 3 and 4, because personally I love Darksiders. I did get Darksiders 2 for PlayStation 4, even though I had it for the PlayStation 3. I have Darksiders 1 and 2, I believe I do have both, but I have played them both. That keeps pointing me back there, which drives me nuts. I am a gamer through and through. Before I met my wife, I would play video games pretty much all day until I had to go to work or go to school. So, unless I had to cook or something, then I'd go outside and grill. And actually, before I met my wife, if I wasn't doing one of those two things, like if I was in a queue for DC Universe, I'd actually, surprisingly, I'd be working out. I'd be doing push-ups or something like that, and I lost a ton of weight. And it's amazing how much weight, like if you play like MMOs and you have to wait for like a queue, and you just start working out during that time, or if you're just like BSing on a game and not running any dungeons or anything, and you just take like 5 minutes and just do like small little exercises every 10-20 minutes, not just do something like that, you lose a shit ton of weight. No joke. And right now I got that sympathy weight from when my wife got pregnant. And it's there. I went from like 170 pounds to like 230 when my wife and I got together. And it's just because she likes to go out to eat and stuff. It's crazy. Oh, we'll do this one. Make it difficult. And I could record my face and everything and my reactions, but then you'd just see me rocking back and forth in my chair. And I don't think my internet could handle it. Like, I really don't. Oh, I should have really not done the dungeon. I need to find a vendor. I wonder if we can leave the dungeon. We have to get. So we're gonna lose all this gear. So we're gonna go up here. We want to discard crap. Our inventory is so full. The problem is I don't know what's going to be worth it or not. That's not that's not what we wanted to do. Someone's like, no, don't discard that. All that stuff is probably all materials that we need to forge stuff. Son of a bitch. Stone, piercing stone. Well, this dungeon's not going to be really beneficial to us. Look at all that stuff. Where do we go up here and get killed? That's the plan. Ah, damn it. We're not going to continue this dungeon because we want to be able to pick up the stuff in dungeons. It doesn't make sense not to be able to let's do a dungeon but not be able to pick up anything. So like right there. That's you know, we got stuff that's dropping, but some of the stuff we can't pick up. So that's just horribly sad. We're gonna give up. Because we want to go into a village and get rid of some of the stuff. That's our first non-respawn, man. Out of 3 episodes, it's horrible. Can't believe this. But it's not our first death, so that's fine. We're gonna follow. Where are we at? I mean, like, did that guy just poof? So I think we're gonna make this broadcast goal at least my time, 10:30. I'm hoping this blue arrow is taking us back to the village. Or to a village. Yeah, because we definitely need to sell some stuff. We can do a lot better. I see that we got some in-game marketplace credits now. That must be for being PlayStation Plus, because there's a nice little party there. 3 people. I've talked to the rest of the gamer guys to see if they wanted to try to download this and try it out, and a few of them said no. A few of them were like, oh, I'm too busy with other games, which is fine. I'm not big in pressuring other people into trying games. A few of them didn't even want to try out Battleborn, which is cool either. The only reason I'd want them to join is so that way we can do, you know, big dungeons and stuff. Yeah, I think that's our village right there, I want to say. That's kind of an intimidating intimidating village. That big open gate there with all the skulls and everything. Of course, that arrow is going to point to that, and this arrow is going to point up there. We want to find a vendor. got? Can't talk to you. I think this is the first time I've tried to find a vendor. The mirror guy, we know that we can buy and sell stuff from him. I don't know, wait, we can buy stuff. About this guy. I thought we could buy sushi from him. Used bookseller. I know the other half of this area we have not. I think it was this. There we go. Rift, training grounds. I was hoping that this would let me map. May have to go to one of the other areas, the other towns, to sell some stuff. I think the mirror guy's up here though. At least he was last time. Yeah, there he is. Beauty salon. No, that's the wrong one. Fashion. He only has the option of buying. No. Cancel. So, nothing. So we're gonna go to another village. This guy. Oh, we can't even talk to him. Park. We're gonna go to the Rift. I like the Rift. I love how there's a gremlin right there. But yeah, this weekend I built a new table. I just built it out of a door that we used the other half to make it part of a Dutch door baby gate going upstairs. So that was fun. We did it so that way my son couldn't get access to our phones and my laptop and stuff, so it will come quite in handy a lot, so that way we won't have to worry about items getting spilled. We had him spill over a cup and almost destroy a laptop. That could have been bad. There we go. Let's sell some stuff. We want to learn those recipes. I'm not even sure what we do with those. They sell for a lot, so maybe I won't sell them all. That one, there was one like a grade 81. Like this one, bring it back. There we go. And apparently we can no longer sell stuff, so let's sell. We're down here in weapons. Right. Don't need like 3 of those. Definitely gonna get rid of some of those. We have a lot of weapons, so that's probably been what's destroying the inventory. Only sell like 3,000 at once. Wow. Here. Wow, I can't believe I got so many of those. I have 3 of those. Wow. But I think they're crafting items. Alright, we just got a lot of money. Alright. And let's get rid of more stuff, because we're already here, and we just need to get rid of some items. Alright, that's him. Alright, he's done. Uh-oh, he's a thief. Alright. One of these people. Oh, repairs. Sweet. One repaired. So, this weapon is unenchanted. And we've been using this. I would really like to get this weapon. Unsellable. Unbreakable. Cannot change grade. That attack power is crazy strong. I wonder if when I got that. Oh. I'm not sure what class that's category. Udachi. I'm gonna leave that. It's crazy weak, so I'm gonna use that as a mat. Alright. I want to enhance. The boring part of the game, I know. What's not gonna let me level that up. Alright, so that was enhanced, that was enhanced. We want to enhance this one with this one. I didn't do much, so I'm gonna probably, no, we're gonna back out of there. Let's see what this smelting is. I don't got nothing to. I definitely do not want to do that. Well, let's give her her presents and be done with her. Hers is the equip that Odachi on. And then this one we're going to replace with that. What does that do for our attack power? There's our... It's not really telling us anymore. Identify. We got a lot of stuff to identify, unfortunately. Shit. Next. Now we got materials. Now we'll have smelting materials, so we'll be able to go smelt. Cave of Screams. Because we already know that I'm not going to do anything with those staffs. Or talismans. Let's get our stuff out of storage. Take all. Alright. Give her her presents, which are the friendship. Right? The friendship lady, yep. She is maxed already. Give her her presents. This one? Yep. He's maxed out. Do you have any missions for us or anything? Oh, Pizza the Slut. Alright, let's do this smelting thing. For the one weapon we got. Alright. We have no materials for it to go into, so... Amulet of Great Fortune, and... God damn it. doing this very well. Alright. Materials. Material list. Nope. I don't have any materials. I wonder if that would be for like gems. Perb fortune. We'll do some perb fortune since we got 2 of those. What do we want to do? Raises the lowest rank skill. Oh, we only get to do 2. Okay, so grade up 3. How about grade up 6? Alright, so we need a weapon to be used as material. And it's not giving us a weapon to be used as material. Or do we not have weapons that we can be used as material? What's the deal here? I don't get it. So we're not going to do it. A little aggravating. That one. And there's our treasure sword. We also have this mission right over here. So, one of our enhancements ended. We're gonna boost. There we go. Alright, while we're in the loading screen, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on my son and get more coffee. Turns out the kiddo is asleep. So I'm thinking about how the smithing works. I'm thinking that you need a weapon of the same class and relatively high, like a level probably 8 or 9, so that way when you go to do the smelting that it will work relatively the same. That way you can go in there and add that as material. I'm thinking that way. I think that's our dungeon right there. I'm thinking that's the dungeon. I'm hoping that's the dungeon. Our arrow's pointing towards it. I want to do at least one dungeon. How disappointing would that be if we didn't do a dungeon on this video? Yeah. I'd be sad. Here we go, and then we're going to be able to pick up our items. So this is that treasure item. This is that Odachi class weapon. So it moves slower. And of course, we already knew that this one was a weaker class weapon. This is that sword we just leveled up a little bit more. The one we've been using. We'll go back to the treasure one. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even see the rare monster pop up that time, but we were too busy messing with those guys. Ah, treasure chest. This is why you guys show up for the videos. Watch me miss the enemies every time. And watch them be like, oh, we're not scared of you at all. What do we got? Hey, we got a new follower on Twitter. Nice. Thanks for following us, Gambit. It looks like we got some sort of blob monster. I think I might end up going with, oh, I'm thinking the Odachi class weapon. May end up being more of a tank. That's what I wanted to do. May end up being more of a tank class weapon. but I really like it. I like Odachis actually in actual life. They're fucking huge sword. They are so cool. They used to have one at the mall. It was like $300. And of course, I wanted one. Get out of these guys' way. I'm gonna back up and heal. A little overkill for that guy. That's what I'm talking about right there. We need a lot more heal. Well, that's definitely not a heal that we want to do. I like how this game punishes you. Like if you're not standing still and take the heal. Like, oh, you're not gonna fully heal. Well, you're still gonna get that cooldown. I want a life-stealing sword. That's what I want. Just because that goes with my playstyle. I want to be up in their face and just destroy them. That's how I want to play. If I'm taking their life and their damage, I want to be able to receive their health. That's how I played in Borderlands 1 and 2, actually, when I was playing 0. Oh shit. Gonna go to Old Faithful. Oh! Didn't want to do that. Oh no! He fucking sat on us. This is kind of where I wish O was roll. Son of a bitch, man. I'm gonna die again. Mark this one down in the books, man. I am blocking. There we go. Back to full health. Oh, wrong button to parry. Shit. Ah, I let go right at the wrong time. We're gonna do it just so that we receive full health. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That was rough. And we did not get 2 S's, man. Did not get our double S rank. Need some more health. I think that's what it said to us. That's shocking. There's more to the dungeon. Whew. That was rough. Did we attack it? That was rough. Super rough dungeon. But then again, we did it on the hardest setting. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. So next week, we'll apparently clear the other dungeon that coincides with that mission. So now that I think I know what to do with the smelting, I think we'll do that. Head up here. Pretty sure that's where this... Yeah, there's the village gate. We got an email. Right. Talk to her. And of course, well, we'll see. We'll identify some stuff. Got an X. Looks like we're gonna get a lot of material. Oh, we don't need nothing. Oh, I did pick the wrong one. Oh. I wonder if we got any of that stuff over on the other guy. Type of weapon. Sword. Probably don't have. Here. Oh, there's two of them. Sometimes the controls are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Understand why it just doesn't give us other materials. Weapon enhancement. They let me do that one. do that one. So go back. Weapon enhancements. Okay, not enhance. That's nice. I can't enhance that then. Pretty sure we have... Leave that twin sword out of there. And we'll keep leveling this one up. Now that one's level 10. That one we should be able to do. Hopefully. Enhance. There has to be something else. We gotta have some sort of material. See what he has for materials. Definitely does not have very much stuff. Here, and we'll buy one. Star fragment. Oh no, we'll have to look into it. Because I'm not seeing where it's really giving us much option. We don't even get an option to get other materials here, so. Not be smelted. So now we got 2 weapons that can be smelted. But no other thing, so it has to be another level 10 of the same classed item. And possibly the same named item. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is just for looks. I don't think it does any armor. I'm not seeing any other vendors. Yeah. Oh, alright. Take it easy, guys. Like and subscribe to the Gamer Guys podcast. And remember, follow us on Twitter at gamer_guys4. And see you either tonight or next Monday. Take it easy.